Hi everyone, it's Dot and welcome to week 3 of the Final 50. I'm getting so many wonderful responses and I really can't thank you guys enough. Now I thought I'd review a few of the questions I got before I get on the scale. One of the big questions this week, what am I eating? This week I primarily ate fish and salads, beef ribs with cauliflower mash, pulled pork with a tomato, avocado, and cucumber salad, burgers with no buns, that sort of is a staple I go to in the evening. And I tested out some French fries using root vegetables, specifically rutabaga and parsnips. But I didn't have that much of those. My goal next week is to post an actual menu that you'll be able to see below the video. The second most asked question was what my macronutrient makeup is. For those who don't know, macronutrients are proteins, fats, and carbs. So right now, here's what my macronutrients are. 5% carbs, 25% protein, 70% fats. I say right now simply because the macros change when you change. Age, weight, exercise intensity, these are just a few of the things that can really change your macros up. For example, about 2 years ago, I had to change mine up because I had a 5-month plateau. I cut back on protein, increased my fat, and the next thing I knew, that 5-month plateau disappeared with a 6-pound loss. If you want to calculate your macros, I have a link below to 2 calculators that you can use. Cholesterol was also a big point of discussion in the comments as well as lots of questions. Just remember guys, I'm not a doctor. Nothing on my channel is considered medical advice. All I'm really sharing with you are the things that I've tried and learned about over the years of doing low carb. So I really do recommend you talk to your doctor about any questions or concerns that you have. That's what I did. I have done some research over the years though, and this is what I've learned in the most broadest and general terms. When it comes to low carb and ketogenic diets, most people, their cholesterol levels actually improve. HDL levels, which is the good cholesterol, should improve because you're eating more healthy fats. You want an HDL level that's greater than 60 milligrams per deciliter. Anything under 40 means you're a high risk for heart disease. In 2011, my HDL was 34. My last physical, it was 86. What else? Well, eating low carb is also shown to reduce triglycerides. Normal levels are under 150 milligrams. Borderline high, 150 to 199. And very high is 500 or more. When I had my bad physical, my triglycerides were 159. In May of this year, they're about 59. That's a 100-point swing. As for LDL, that's where it gets a little tricky. LDL is known as the bad cholesterol. There are 2 ways that you can measure LDL. There's the LDL-C test, which measures the LDL traveling in your blood. The second is LDL-P, which measures the number of LDL particles in your blood as well as their size. Small and dense is bad, big and fluffy, good. But most doctors only do LDL-C test because it's a lower cost to do. So eating low carb can raise your LDL. But remember, the LDL-C test only measures the total LDL count. Low carb diets are known for reducing the amount of small, dense LDL particles and making the LDL that's in your blood, big and fluffy, harmless. But you still can have an increase in your LDL when you eat low carb. But what about the people who do have an increase in LDL eating low carb? There are some things that have been recommended that you can do to switch up your low carb diet to make the LDL go down. Try using more monosaturated fats like olive oil rather than saturated fats like butter. You can try upping your carb counts so that you add more fiber into your diet because fiber is associated with lower LDL. And again, talk to your doctor and do your own research. Next, I had a ton of questions that had to do with exercise. Do I exercise? If I do exercise, what do I do and how often? Does it really help with the weight loss? I'm going to tackle does it really help in a different video. I do exercise, but I only do it for my health, not for weight loss. I choose to work on those areas which give me the biggest bang for my effort. The reasons why I work out: build muscle mass and strength, boost mental clarity, improve my sleep. I lift with a trainer for an hour twice a week. I like to walk, but I'm taking it slow right now because I'm recovering from an ankle injury. My ankle's fine now, so I'm shooting for 2 to 3 3-mile walks. I also like yoga, and in 2018, my goal is to do some serious parkour. If you've never heard of parkour, I have an awesome video below that you definitely want to watch. And come January, I start training for a Tough Mudder. It's a 5-mile obstacle course in the mud. I did a 3-mile mud race before and I absolutely loved it. The Tough Mudder is way more challenging. I just have to do one. Okay, I went on a little bit too long, so now it's time to get to this morning's numbers. Now, if you remember, I started the Final 50 weighing in at 220.6 pounds. I didn't have much of an appetite that week because I was sick, and I lost a whopping 4.8 pounds. So here's the video from this morning. So that means I'm at 213.5 pounds. It's a 2.3 pound loss. I thought I possibly could have gained this week since last week I didn't eat a whole lot, but I'll take it. It's a nice surprise. That brings me down a total of 7.1 pounds. And please know your comments, questions, support are a big part of the success. By all means, keep them coming. You're not just helping me, you're helping others too. We're a community and we support each other. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe and share with your friends. And until next week, I'll see ya.